Okay, I'm back again. I'm going to go ahead and get my daily read in real quick. What I got for the day using Deviant Moon, I've got the Queen of Cups, I've got the Three of Pentacles, and I've got the Three of Wands, and it is reversed. So first of all, I got two threes. Very, very important there when you get multiple numbers come up. The threes do deal with creativity and socializing and having fun and so forth. But together, I add these up. 3 plus 3 is 6, and the sixes are all about taking care of home and taking care of duties around the home. Normally, I'll find if I'm doing a reading for somebody, a lot of times this will deal with taking care of a child or someone elderly. But and of course, the events of the day, I think a lot of it is going to be helping taking care of a child and being prepared to take care of a child. Since the fact we've got one coming coming to us here in a few days. But number six is about peace and it's about harmony. Conditions seem to be settled, and dealing with home and family obligations. Again, elder and younger, which would be concerned with parents and children. And education can be a good thing in school, but a lot of times it's helping clear up financial issues, and especially with this central card right here being Three of Pentacles, that would make perfect sense of clearing up some kind of financial issue that's going on to help you and your family. The one thing that you need to worry if there's a negativity and negative deals going on here is to keep your nose out of other people's affairs and vice versa. So this reverse card right here could well be it. Have a connection with that. I notice, each card will have its connections. The Queen of Cups seems to be, Queen of Cups, I get a whole lot, a very caring, nurturing person. This seems to be, I find this a lot with the Empress, or this goes along the line with the Empress card a lot. It's about nurturing, it's about caring, someone who may be there to help, who's very caring and intuitive when this Queen shows up. And like I said, it's more like I find it a mother or mother figure, but it's someone who's deep feeling and nurturing. This is the Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups. So this is, I may well be hearing from my mother for today. Could be Michelle's mother, but it's like I said, this is dealing with somebody, or maybe somebody that comes to help and talk to someone who understands their own personal feelings and deep feelings. And does have seems to have a very strong intuition of what's going on. Someone who's just very, very caring. Okay. So the central card here, I have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about doing good work, and with this, when this pops up, I find a whole lot of you have placed yourself in a position to where the beneficial use of your talents, what you're, especially in a work situation, as you can see in this card here, that they are working on something, and a lot of times this will deal with finances. It seems to have a lot to do with it. This is early stages of accomplishing something in your life, and work that you do can involve status. Like I said, you have a younger one here who seems, and the two older ones, and I'd say the two older ones here are more like those who are in charge, the boss, so to speak, or whatever, and they're noticing the good work that the younger one here is doing. So there's a status feel when this card. But this is all about doing a job right, doing something good, and it's a card of developing things on the more physical plane when this shows up. And this can also deal with education also, but physical health, you could be feeling pretty good when this card does show up. So, whatever, you're off to a good start. This is a lower number. You're off to a good start. Things that you're doing is being seen, and you're doing a very, very good job of it when this card turns up. Now, the final card I have here, which is just the opposite of the card next to it, is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is reversed here. And the Three of Wands says there seems to be a lack of cooperation with others. There's maybe something you've attained here or whatever could have slipped away, but a lot of times I find with the daily, each card will play out in a complete different scenario. So this can be completely different than what this situation is. Sometimes they work together. Um, so I'm not exactly getting these two working together right now. But they're also you need to watch out for being overconfident. When this card comes up reversed, there seems to be, it's a wands, and there seems to always be some kind of ego involved. So if you yourself are being a bit overconfident, or you have these big plans, or basically a little too unrealistic, and being a bit arrogant about it, you need to go ahead and back that down some, because this right here is saying, whatever it is, you're not being you're being a little overconfident. Either way, there's a confidence issue on either someone coming towards you or you're going towards someone. And with this being reversed, when it's upright, there is definitely a confidence and a joy and so forth. But there's someone in the situation that's going to be more timid. So this can definitely be pointing toward being more timid, and there's a need to be more careful, because a lot of carelessness comes up with this energy with the wands. But this is saying a lot of times, basically, especially when the ego deal, you or somebody around you is you're you're not able to perform or put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. Someone who's cocky and so forth. So that's definitely something that needs to be looked at. Like I said, again, this could be me or somebody around me. But something that's you're hoping that's going to materialize and come forward to you doesn't seem to work, and you need to be more realistic, because it's saying that you're being unrealistic about maybe your something you went for and the returns that you're going to get on this. But again, there's also a need to have the courage to pursue it because of being timid on this. And like I said, this depends on the situation. You have to kind of look and see how cards are playing out and what's going on, and they'll give you a good indication of which direction things are going. This in here is saying if you're being too cocky or too arrogant, you definitely need to back that down, because you can't, if you run your mouth, you can't put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. But on the other hand, if there's a situation that you need to move forward and make something happen, you need to, find that confidence and quit being so timid, and take a move and go forward with it. But again, like I said, this is a whole lot about unrealistic goals and stuff like that. What you were hoping that would come out doesn't quite materialize for you. So that's going to be my reading for the day. Have a great day. I'll be back later or tomorrow.